Hulahans, welcome back. Wednesday's
That's
episode.
Danny, that
It
don't look Chiang Mai
is.
anymore. That does not look like
It's
Chiang Mai behind you.
not, but if you look out the window, it's pretty jungly.
Whoa, dude. No more typhoon, huh?
Coming this weekend, but we're
Oh,
good for a
another
couple of
one.
days. Yeah, it's conveyor belt this time of the year. Another one, another one, another one, another one.
Could you have it face waves towards Maui, if you don't mind? Just a
Send them
little.
your way.
That's it, man. Can we start working on that?
We'll
Woo.
we'll do it. We'll make a lot of happy surfers if we do that.
Dude, I just put some friends of mine. They just left today they were from Arizona. My wife's been friends with them since high school. Then they moved to Oceanside and they came and visited us. Super fun, man. Got got the Joe. He's my friend. He surfs, so I took him to Shark Pit, man. We just
Hmm.
had a blast, right? Just know everybody in the water. Guys were coaching him on how to catch waves, tell him to go. So he was super stoked on
Some
that.
great coaches in the water. I always enjoy their
Oh,
presence when I'm
dude.
there.
Coach David, man, he will set you up for life if you want to, man. Retired physical therapist. He's the knee boarder because he's got the polio leg and everything. But man, he's in my ear all the time, telling me how my kid's going to get into medical school if I just follow his directions. So I keep surfing, man.
Yeah.
I keep writing these boards off, and that's where I do some sales, get some information, talk story.
Where's your shirt from
Yeah.
today? You got a new one on, or something
So,
different.
dude, this one, believe it or not, is actually kind of an old school designer.
Yeah.
This one's Tory Richards.
Tory
So,
Rich.
dude, Tory's been around since like the 50s. I mean, I remember when like Liberty House, which was a clothing store here in Hawaii that no longer exists, like their uniforms. Lots of people would get uniforms made by Tory Richards. So, yeah,
Classic.
this one's got some little waves on it and stuff, but not one of the newer designers that I'm favoring these days. But I got some Tory Richards. I got some Tommy Bahama, man. I don't
You,
discriminate.
you got some throwback. Let's go.
That's what's up. That's it,
Let's
man.
go. So little
Yeah.
controversy in the water today, Johnny. Like there's a few things, no pun intended,
Mm.
but what's going
Yeah.
on?
Well, dude, we're part of this text thread. You're on it too, but I'm sure that you
Yep.
don't pay attention because by the time you get to it, it's like 40 comments deep, right?
Yeah, not always.
But they were kind of popping off today about that Wailea, the newly approved Wailea neighborhood, right? And this one is the one that sits above Wailea. It is just south of Maui Meadows if you are on the bypass, right?
Mhm.
And I mean, talk about doing development in Hawaii. This thing's been going on for what is it, 18 years or something it's taken them to
A
get to this point?
long time.
So 18 years, right? And so the bone of contention within the text messaging has to do with Minatoya list condos, right? Because we've got a mayor and a Maui County Council that's saying, oh, we need to kick all these people out from vacation rentals because we need housing. But then now they've gone and approved this luxury development. And the controversy is coming from, well, where'd you get the water, right? And then
Yep.
second is people don't realize, but developers here in Maui in the recent past, 50% of your development had to be affordable housing, which meant you were going to take a loss on that particular sale. Break even if you're lucky, because your pricing had to do with you had to price it according to what somebody did not make compared to the median income. So your pricing would fluctuate based off of that. Well, in 2014, they changed that to 25%. But one of
Mm.
the things that the county was trying to do, or one of the members, was try to enforce an old law on these developers. Well, why would they want to do that if they've already got everything approved and it's going through? Um, but these are kind of some of the things that just makes you scratch your head. I mean, you say this thing here on the west side, and you're so for this, and we can't do this because we don't have enough, water and all these things. But somehow, like a luxury development, which they constantly complain about, building all these expensive homes for people that won't live here, but
Mm.
that's approved, man. You know. And then another thing that popped up in there is like, so what are they doing with all the affordable housing tax dollars that they generate? For people that
Yeah.
don't know, TVRs, Minatoya list condos, hotel loan, any vacation rental condo, they pay some stupid taxes. Only people in California are not shocked by the taxes. But I'm talking about $1,500 for your residence if you lived here, or 15,000 for the condo because you don't live here, right? That's the swing.
And
And then
because
a
you rented.
large amount of that was supposed to go towards affordable housing. So it's supposed
Yeah.
to be this conjunction, right? Well, where do you think they dropped $33 million of the tax dollars generated?
Somewhere that got us
Pulele
nowhere.
hua.
Somewhere that got us
Pulele
nowhere,
hua. I'm
right?
excited about Pulele hua, bro. That's 1,000 homes just below Kapalua Airport on the west side. They actually
Mm,
have the Kamehameha Third Elementary School hanging out up there because that's where they had to put the temporary place. But now I'm hearing we can't do that. 33
mm,
million bucks invested last year. We don't have enough water for it. But
mm.
somehow we've got the water for this luxury development there. So it just makes you scratch your head, you know? It's like, what are
Well,
we doing here, man?
I mean, how about the ever-changing rules in terms of development? I think that's the big story
Dude.
here. I think we'll
So,
touch on water on a future, but ever-changing rules. I
yeah.
think you got a little story from some of our clients,
Well,
some of your
this
friends.
I'm having the conversations because this will affect me. So,
Yeah.
as you drive down the highway in Lahaina, right, which is now open,
Mm-hmm.
everything that is south of the highway, so we call that Makai, ocean side of the highway, is
Yeah.
considered SMA, special management area, and also historic. These are
Hmm.
houses that were built in the 70s, though, dude. My mom's place was built in the late 70s. So, how is that historic?
Historic. Hmm.
So, I've got friends of mine. He's an actual firefighter, bro. He lost his house in the Shark Pit community, his
Yeah.
boat that he made a second living off of doing charters while he was not being a firefighter, burn in the harbor.
Yeah.
And all this is happening while he's trying to fight the fire without any fire water in the hydrants.
Hmm.
And they're giving him pushback when he just spent $20,000 on plans. He takes the plans to the county for approval, and they literally tell them, oh, this doesn't match up with our alignment of what we want the new Lahaina to look like. You guys need to go try again. And they go,
Hmm.
wait a minute, bro. And they literally go down line by line all the rules that it takes to build in this area currently. And they're
Yeah.
like, Johnny, they're trying to enforce some new rules that they want to get voted in, but are not even up for a vote yet.
Don't yet exist.
This is what it's like to deal with Maui County. And we always
Wow.
say the answer when you call Maui County is going to depend on who you're speaking with today. So don't give up calling. You may finally get the person that gives you the answer that you want.
Or they may never come
Um,
back again. Wow, how frustrating is that?
so like I don't know what the right move is. Everybody's telling me, dude, rush, get your permits in because it's gonna change soon. And then I'm like, I don't need the house right away. I got my neighbor that's living on it right now as he builds his place. And so anyway, that's why we're men of faith there, Danny.
Seems like a good that's right. Can't can't
So
have a lot of faith in what's going on the ground because it is frustrating. And you get all the questions, right? We're getting them from people on the mainland, like, "Hey, what's happening in the building, the development? Is anything happening?" And you hear stories like this, and you're just kind of scratching your head over and over and over.
I'm gonna be controversial, Danny.
Yeah.
We have always been a Democrat state. I don't know
Mm,
the last time any Republicans been involved in the state here in terms of actual having
yeah.
power to do anything. And it's just amazing that these states seem to be the most expensive ones to build in due to regulation and oversight and crazy requirements and just a bummer, man.
It doesn't seem
Just
to be helping a lot of the people on the ground. I mean, it sounds good what they're saying, what they're speaking, but then the realities of it, like these are local people, right? Your brother's a firefighter in Lahaina, running businesses, serving the community, and just trying to
Bro,
build
they
his house
tried to
back.
give him pushback because he wanted to put a fire retardant roof on his house. Make that make
Wow.
sense to a firefighter, bro.
They're saying no fire retardant roof.
I don't know if it was the style or what, but they were giving him pushback on that particular thing. And he was like, are you kidding me here, people?
Yeah. How
So
interesting is
anyway,
that?
little little
Stories from the
little taste
ground.
of what it's like. That's it.
Wow.
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna complain about it, but I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna live with it. It just is what it is, right?
Well, it's not going to be any
So
different if someone comes in and buys it up and tries to develop it. They're going to run into similar issues. So, I mean, there was also that there's kind of a contentious oceanfront place. What was it? Like some CEO from a company
Yeah, it's
had that
the deal house, the Boeing ex-CEO. Yeah.
oceanfront
So
place.
don't want to let them have a pool because
Yeah.
you rich guys always get the golf courses, so we'll flex on you here. And then, oh, that house doesn't match up to what we want Hulahaina to look like, even though we approved that for you back in 2018.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any vision back then, but now that there's a fire, now all of a sudden we've got this vision where it needs to be.
Now we
So
got
what
vision.
is the saying? With the government, I'm here to help. That's what you never want to hear. And never let a good crisis go to waste. Those are the government's favorite sayings right there, man. Whew.
There it is. So no water. That's a concern that we've talked about a lot. We're gonna hit on that on Friday. So tune in. That's gonna be an interesting one as well to kind of discover water and the inadequacies of it or the talk of it and why it works for some and it doesn't for others.
And I'm just going to make this statement. Pu'ukukui, West Maui Mountains, is the second wettest spot on Earth. I'm just going to say that, Danny.
Second
The most,
wettest.
the wettest spot on Earth is Mount Waialeale on the north shore of Kauai. I think they get like up to 700. We get about 300 to 400 inches per year on average. Just saying,
So
man.
it's a lot of water and we're surrounded by water. So couple of options. I know reverse not reverse osmosis, but yeah, desalinization plants are
Maybe
becoming
we
even
need to
more
create a
efficient.
Kanaka AI, and then we just use Kanaka AI, and it talks to us in Pigeon, but it spits out the information we need to know. You just go, AI, what would we call it? Yeah. Give it some
Yeah.
Keone, how we can get more water over here, and then hopefully it would spit out some solutions, bro. That's what I'm going to start working on this weekend, Danny. The
There you go.
Kanaka AI.
You create a little Kanaka AI. That'd be fun.
That's
That'd be fun.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Anyway,
that's kind
that's
of the
what I got.
controversy going on the ground right now on Maui. Not seeing anything further in terms of development or Front Street or anything
20
for
years.
that
Only take
matter.
you 20 years if we got started right now. That's why they made that statement, dude. If we started building today, Danny, it would take us over 80 years to build the housing that we need because we have so much regulation.
And now it kind of makes sense. Now it kind of makes sense. So
There it
let's
is, brother.
uh let's hit them with the hula.
Let's hula, Danny.
So here's the article kind of
Yep,
mentioned
Honua
about
Ula.
that stirring. Maui Now is definitely a good source. And then yeah, here's the Pulele
Civil
Hula.
Beats, good stuff too, gang. Civil Beat, Hawaii.
Can't build. So we'll jump into this.
Dude, that's a value right there. Because there's still
Ocean
room here.
front.
Honokai and Malaya. I mean, this would be a professional local couple can get involved in something like this, right? I mean, $1,500 for maintenance fees sucks, but that's what it's going to be for condo living anyway. So, man, 146 days on market, central location. Literally, Ma'alai is as central as you're going to get, man.
Can't get any more central than Malaya. It's great living.
Yep,
Easy access
it
to
is.
everywhere. Super quiet. After all the boats leave and come back to the harbor at 1 p.m., then it's peace and quiet, man.
Dude, the aquarium's a jam, bro. Point Break Pizza is incredible. Perhaps some of the best pizza on the island, in my opinion.
You actually have
Havens
some action
Harbor,
there now. Yeah.
dude, Havens Harbor Chop House is bomb. Bro, Ma'alaya General Store is still action. I mean, there's stuff. You can do a little shopping there. It's a nice little
It's
joint. Little windy.
starting to feel like it's not deal of the week. It's what is not looking like a deal these days.
Telling you.
There's a lot of opportunity out there.
So here is the scary thing about buyers markets, Danny's, and buyers markets are where it's based off of inventory, right? So
Yeah.
6 months supply of inventory, technically a balanced market, anything above. Now we're buyer's market. In buyer's markets, they can become self-fulfilling prophecies where people are like, oh, the prices are coming down. I wonder if they'll keep coming down if I don't do anything. And that tends to be what happens, man.
At some point, you go up the
I
other
wonder
side,
if
right?
Honokai, I'm curious if this Honokai unit now has wiped out all of COVID equity. I am curious about that.
I could imagine so. See if there's any history on it.
Wow. Picked it
There you
up for
go. They
355,
paid
ready to dump.
350
And then they couldn't sell it then. What were they
in
doing
the
there?
heart
All
of
kinds of sale councils. Wow.
uh, Look at
So
that
no,
history.
it did not wipe out all of COVID equity, but we are back at parity basically.
Everyone's had this listing.
Oh, we are sub parity, man. 350.
350,
That
5,000 less than they paid for it. They are losing money on this thing. They
they
didn't sell
want
when they should
out.
have sold, like a lot of our clients did. Because these were probably going for six pre-fire,
Oh yeah, dude.
pre-Minatoya
Absolutely.
stuff.
Well, that's why they started out at 455, being slightly aspirational, just a little above. Oh, this looks like Molokai to me there, Danny. Looks like the
It
East
is.
End too. Kamehameha got county water meter. 1.8 acres of land on the East End, guys. Only 180,000. It is
Bring your
lush.
bring your development eyes.
That's their Hana over there. So that's action. Already dropping the price, not even a month in. Tells you something. Ilima at Kealani. Here we go. Coming out priced up. So these are a little bit bigger than the ones on Ohea are doing. But for me, I'm like, man, that's more than what they're asking brand new. But 2020, basically brand new. Interesting little compound there in the Lima. Kind of high density a little, huh?
It looks feels super high density. I mean, 12,000 square
Yeah.
foot lot seems pretty good size, but it seems stuffed in there.
That's not a really big house too, though, man. But they look bigger from the outside, huh?
Chunky.
Yep. So they're gonna play the price down game. Dude, this one caught my attention too there, Danny. We're sub 300 on the west side, bro. On a Kauai East, yeah, 977 sucks, but it pays for everything. One bill, all your utilities. Done.
Look at this. So they paid
Yeah,
175 for it in
176.
2018.
Yeah. So
And then
that's
they
our pre-COVID pricing.
and then they tried to sell it for 342.
Which, yep. And then they
Uh,
reached right out back to the listing agent that actually made it happen almost, huh? Oh
and
no, is
then
this Michelle? It's got it. So yeah,
now it's
299.
someone else.
Yeah, I'm amazed because it's different than what I'm used to. But after seeing that, if it was 176 back in 18, that would be where we need to be to wipe out COVID.
It's still pretty high.
Still action though, man. West side,
There's probably room in a lot of these things too.
there is, bro. Nobody's gonna say no. I'm not gonna sell to you if you wrote me a decent offer. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep that conversation alive. Here we go into Peely Villas. You
Let's
got a
do
three
it.
bedroom, two bath downstairs unit not moving for 780 and change. 2 days in. Looks like an upstairs unit, but nicely updated, man. So they want to get our money, Danny. They want to get what we got for them.
Very nicely updated.
It's cute. Super cute.
Split ACs. Let's see
Got
history.
all the things.
This is kind of a fun history lesson today. And look
Sully's
at
got it,
this.
man.
515 during COVID.
You know what? Hit the close button. Hit the real list. I want to see the name of the person that bought this. I wonder if this is my buddy Cheese. I'm gonna give him an earful for listing with somebody else. I'm
There
kidding. It is Cheese. Right on, man.
you go.
Yeah, they're surf buddies. That's why.
Nicely remodeled. What did it look like?
It
See, like
is.
they did the remodel or
It
someone else?
it was like that before. I think he used the kind to buy it with too. It was cute already, I remember.
Oh,
Oh
looks good
no,
there.
bro, they blew out the kitchen and stuff.
But they did some work on it. Looks like some of the things are
Yeah.
there.
Dude, I'm so stoked for my buddy that owns this place, man. He grew up in Lahaina, had a rough life, kind of got involved in some stuff, moved to San Diego. His grandfather put his arm around him. He came back and wrote a check for that house right there, man.
Wow.
Running a good business over here, still ripping, goes to meetings all the time. I'm proud of him, man. Good job.
Awesome. Ooh, look at
Polly
this.
Kanani. Everybody just comes out and listens the same way. And they just drop the price after it.
Same old, same old. There is not a lot of
It
strategy in
really,
Maui real estate.
really
Just
isn't. Hey, what do you think? Well, give it a
slap a
shot.
price out there.
Yeah.
Slap a price out there. Send it to all your colleagues. Everyone, oh, great listing. It's amazing.
You
And
told
then
me
it
I
just
could get
sits
this.
there.
Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, brah. Now I haven't seen this kind of number at Maui Sunset in eons, bro. But again, am I just amazed because it's come so much down from COVID, right?
This was so high before. But look at
There it
this.
is.
They paid
289.
289 for it
It
right after the
didn't
Great
close till
Recession.
2013, back in the good old days, bro.
Yeah, 2 years almost.
Yep. So, man, I mean, you'd almost want to expect that in 14 years that you doubled your money, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not too far off, especially in a place like Maui. I mean, it's gotten more and more popular, more and more accessible. Look at this
Bro,
one.
Ray whacked a fatty with this one, dude. And he held firm. Money's still around. Look at that putting green. Look at that square footage. 11,000 feet under roof, bro.
That is a massive, massive compound.
On 4.4 acres. Hats off, bro. Well done.
100 days.
Not oceanfront either. May I make the remark, right? But you're not going to get 4 acres oceanfront. So there's your trade-off. Mill
Not gonna get
Street,
those
nice
views either.
lot, 97 days in, 499. Just a regular lot. Somebody's going to build a nice house on that. Hit the map for me. I'm
There
always
we
confused. Am I
go.
like Happy Valley, like Old Main, or am I in town? So no, I'm in town.
Town to town.
Yep.
One more
Here we
pender.
go. That was a good one there at Maui Meadows too. That's the one with the walk downstairs though, huh?
Walk down. They finally got some interest.
1.1 down. Now you sell it.
Dropped at 1.1. Ouch. Probably
That
even
was
less
your
than that.
real estate professional guiding you to price that way, gang. 575. Yeah, 900. That was their suggestion over a year ago. Somebody wrote the
Leasehold.
offer.
Wow.
Can't can't pay full price, John. All right, done.
That changed a lot in a short amount of time. So still seeing
That's the
some
Scoopy.
opportunity, still seeing some COVID gains.
It is not a crash, but
No.
there's behavior out there that if you know what to look for, you can find the motivated sellers. But I'm going to tell you the vast majority of condo listings that I see right now are a hope and a prayer,
Well, the
just
reality
all
is
hanging out.
life is always changing for everyone, and things come up and they need money or want money or just kind of done with something. So we see that a lot in our market.
And this is the truth about real estate investments. They talk about this, right? Vast majority of the billionaires made their money in real estate, but guess the one downside of real estate? It is illiquid. You cannot just get the money out that you want out of it right away. You can get
Today.
less money than you want out of it right away. You want to sell it for 75% value. That's the I buy ugly houses. That is the marketing strategy right there. Yeah, I'll buy it for you. You just got to give me 75, 80% off the market price. I'll buy it right now.
If you're in a hurry, might not make sense for you.
That's it.
Till
Appreciate
Friday,
everybody,
it's gonna be
man.
all about
Holy
the
ho.
water.
Let's go.